welcome to our recap of Celebrity Apprentice Episode 4.
All right, Sean, as in Sean Johnson, is still pissed that Vivica called her out.
She got her damn period.
The girl menstruates. She's what, like 20? 21?
I don't know, yeah.
23?
Leave her alone! Okay, well...
Just because you're in menopause.
Yeah, she was like, that would be like me calling you out for going through menopause.
All right,
And everyone was just like...
Yeah, it wasn't pretty at all.
All right, well, there's some discord on the guys' team, too.
I don't think they like Geraldo.
I know they don't like
The
Geraldo.
ladies' team doesn't mind Geraldo, but the men's
they're like,
team,
yeah, I hope he comes back.
Yeah, what has he got? Some sort of magnet under his outfit?
His outfit. I was just not rocking it. Okay, so everybody meets up in Central Park, and they see Trump and his advisor children.
The editor, the senior editor from Cosmo magazine.
All right, so they find out that their next task is to create a 4-page fitness spread, hot and healthy.
Yeah, in Cosmo magazine and on their app. So the PMs are Johnny Damon and Jamie Anderson.
Ooh.
Because they're both athletes. Athletes, sorry.
Whoa. So the winning project manager will get $20,000 for their charity. Okay.
All right. So on Infinity, they've got 2 Olympians on their team.
Not just Olympians, gold medalists.
Oh, yes.
So they decide they should probably use that. This is a fitness thing. Why not?
But Kenya says
This is for Cosmo.
Is sexy. They don't just want fitness, they want sex fitness.
Right. So they come up with this other theme that's like, touch me, and then you touch the part, and then they teach you how to exercise that part. That sounded really weird.
Well, Brandy and Kenya are 2 cats in a bag.
They were arguing about who was going to be in the shoot. Kenya was like, I got all this booty and all these curves.
Too much booty in my pants.
Yeah.
Brandy's got nothing.
Brandy was like, well, you could just buy that.
No, well, she said Kenya bought that.
Yeah.
So
there was a lot of drama there.
They were going back and forth.
They finally decided Brandy is going to be in the campaign.
Yes. So Brandy ends up in the ad with her pizza box ass.
So Kenya's trying to
back there.
She's trying to give her tips. She's like, "Oh, pop your knee, pop that booty."
If you watch America's Next Top Model, you know how to
tooch booch.
All right. No,
so
that's boys.
Yeah, I know. So then Kenya was overseeing the shoot, and she's like, "There's like way too much clothing here. Brandy, take your jacket off."
Yeah, the model's got like nothing on, and you're like zipped up to your neck.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. So Brandy was like, "I've had 2 kids. No." And then finally,
I have to hit the gym.
She starts taking off all of her clothes. You can't
keep them on. Does anybody have any Xanax?
Oh,
sorry.
So yeah, their ad campaign was confusing.
Disconnected.
Yeah, because they had the Olympics thing, but then they had Brandy. Like, why wouldn't they have more pictures?
Then they had Brandy in bed with the model at the end, and it was like 4 separate ads.
Sense. Yeah.
So Team Vortex, that's Geraldo's team.
He comes up with a good idea. He's like, let's make it about selfies. That's really relevant right now.
Do it for yourself or love yourself.
Didn't they use love yourself as part of the last?
Yeah.
The last task.
He really loves himself.
He does.
And Terrell came up with love yourself in naked.
All right.
Which was the winner. So Johnny Damon is like, yo, my wife has been in SI swimsuit edition. And
he's like, if
he's in town.
I'm going to be in this shoot. If I'm going to be touching some girl, it's going to be my wife.
Hell yes. So he calls her down there.
They get another fitness model to pose with Terrell.
And whoever. Ion.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And Geraldo wants to be in the photo shoot because Geraldo wants to be in everything.
Geraldo was also, like, planning out all the poses for Johnny and his wife.
Yeah.
And he was, like, all up on Johnny Damon. And Johnny was just like...
He was front to butt with Johnny Damon bent over in front of him.
Johnny Damon doing, like, toe touches while he was standing behind him, and it was just like, what?
He was like this with him. Like, this is... naked.
And then Geraldo was like sketching out potential
Stick
poses.
figures.
It was hilarious. I hope those sketches are still in existence.
I hope so too. And then Geraldo stripped down to his boxer briefs and was walking around with weights like this, like trying to pump up. He's got a turtle shell on the front.
I
What's
mean,
up with
for
that?
his age,
How old is he?
good for you. Somebody said he was like 70,
Really? I don't know.
but I don't think that belongs in Cosmo.
No. Nobody wants that.
All right, anyway.
Except maybe Kate Gosselin, but we'll get there.
They did the photo shoot. Mr. and Mrs. Damon. It was pretty steamy.
Naked time. There was a lot of side boob going on.
A lot of butts.
Then they were under this towel or blanket or something, both naked, and it was really racy. Not as
This is
racy
Cosmo.
as Terrell's sick body, though. Holy cow.
crazy.
He is ripped to shreds.
It was like his muscles had muscles.
He looked like a Ken doll, like, you know, where they attach the legs and there's like
The
parts
huge
missing
gap where
there?
they have the
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
Sick. Beautiful.
Crazy.
Beautiful, though.
Ian also got in on the photo spread.
Fully clothed, of course.
He like wrote this piece about pole dance exercising and
What do you think this is? Penthouse? Shut up. Nobody wants to read a stupid story about your wife learning pole dancing.
well, that's what Geraldo said. He was like, no, this is too long. No.
Yeah. So, like we said, Geraldo was pumping up in the old undies. He's claimed he started the selfie trend.
What? Did you invent the internet too? Come on now.
What do you think, you're Al Gore? All
Okay,
right.
so let's get to the presentations. Vortex. Johnny's like, what's up?
He
And
did
Johnny
a good job on the
Damon.
presentation.
Yeah.
And everybody was taking selfies at the
A
presentation.
little bit of a cheese factor with all the,
But, you know, selfies are so hot right now. Actually, when this was filmed.
yeah, especially when that was filmed.
All right, so Team Infinity, Jamie did the presentation.
She's like, here's like our
Everyone.
presentation.
It's all about like touchable body. It's so natural and cool, and yeah, it's a 10-day challenge.
Okay, so let's take it to the boardroom. Both teams seemed pretty confident in
As
their
always,
campaigns.
if you don't say you won,
Is
Trump
it
is
as
gonna
always,
eat
though?
your lunch.
I feel like every once in a while the women come in and they're just
Yeah.
like, I don't know this time.
I don't
Trump.
know if we won.
I don't know.
All right, so the whole Brandy Kenya thing
It's really
was heating
up.
Brandy called Kenya evil.
Yeah.
That was really uncalled for.
And then the whole buying a butt thing came up again. And they're
Yeah.
like, Brandy's a bitch, isn't she?
Well, you know what? Trump does not like artificial asses. He doesn't want it
He
talked
made that very clear.
about. Not in the boardroom. There's no place for that. So just shut your face.
Okay, so then they got to the critiques of the two campaigns. They said the men were not specific enough with like the results.
They didn't have enough takeaway with the diet and exercise plan.
Right. Yeah.
And the ladies' campaign, as you know, was not cohesive.
Didn't make sense.
All right, so the Johnny Damon team won, so his
Wow.
foundation gets the money, $20,000. I was a little
I
disappointed
can't believe you're
with the
shrugging
amount.
your shoulders at $20,000.
Well, some of the other challenges were like
This foundation
50,000
would love
or
that.
well, okay. So the men win. So the ladies are in the boardroom, and Jamie blames the housewives for all the problems on the team.
Well, there's a lot of tension there between those two.
If it hadn't been for Brandy and Kenya arguing, the ad would have been more cohesive because she felt like she was bullied into going with their plan.
Right. So then Brandy's like, well, what about Kate? She's always going shopping.
What the hell is with Brandy and Kate?
There's also tension there, too. They do not like each other.
Well, you know what? Kate would fire Brandy in a heartbeat.
She's like, you're negative.
There's no room for that at the play table.
Yeah.
And Vivica, she's calling out Brandy and Kate as well.
Mm-hmm.
And Kenya is like, Brandy, she's nasty, but I love her.
Well, she
A
was
lot.
basically forced to say that she loves her.
So Jamie ends up bringing back who? Who do you think I should
Yeah,
bring
she was
back?
like, I don't know. Just tell me who to bring back, whatever.
Whatever you say, Trump, I'll do it. I don't want to get fired.
He doesn't give her an answer, so she's just like, Kate and Kenya.
So then outside in the reception area, Jamie is talking to Kenya and Kate, and she's like, OS, I made a stupid move. I should have brought back Brandy because everybody was saying Brandy because that's what they told her.
Yeah. I feel like they really manipulated her.
They really did.
In that little space of time.
But she was really dumb for not bringing back Brandy. It was a no-brainer.
Well, the bottom three heads back into the boardroom, and Jamie's like, I have something to say.
I want to bring back Brandy. Why don't you
She's
call
like, call
her
him
down
up,
here?
bring her down and fire her. And Trump is like,
too
nope,
late.
It's too late.
I'm not doing it.
Nope.
It's total BS because he's called
He's
people
definitely done that
from the
before.
suite before to come back and be fired.
That's kind of a big mistake, though. Like, it just shows kind of how indecisive she is.
So Brandy gets her ass fired, and she's like, oh, the mountains are cold. I'm sorry. Jamie gets her ass fired and is like, oh, the mountains are calling. I'm going to go.
And he's
Bye.
like, all right, you go have a good time.
And of course, he's like, I had no choice.
You did the right thing, Dad.
That's right.
I think that Jamie is just like a really wonderful, kind human, but I just don't think she's cut out for this competition.
Not
so
for business.
I think
so.
it made sense that she was the one that was
We
fired.
do have to point out that she is a very nice person, though.
Absolutely.
And a hard worker.
Yeah.
So, who would you have fired if you were Trump?
Do you think the right team won?
Would you have called Brandy back to the boardroom? Let us know
Let
in the
us
comments.
know.
I would have. I would have been like, "Ugh, I can't take her pizza box ass anymore.
All right, and make sure you watch our video for the next episode.
Right after this one. And until next time,
Much love.
Edit.